All right, for this question, we're told that the 9 members of the math club need to appoint a leadership team consisting of a president, a secretary, and a treasurer. And we're asked how many different leadership teams are possible. So for a problem like this, the first question we need to ask is repetition allowed? And we're going to assume for this problem that repetition is not allowed. If we elect somebody as president, we can't elect that same person as secretary or as treasurer. So if repetition isn't allowed, then this is either a permutation or a combination. And the way to distinguish between those two is to ask, does the order matter? And in this case, the order is going to matter because we have these titles, president, secretary, and treasurer. If we were just selecting a group of 3 people, then the order wouldn't matter. But since we've given them these titles, now a leadership team with Alice as president and Brady as secretary and Carly as treasurer is going to be different than a leadership team with Brady as president and Carly as secretary and Alice as treasurer. So this is going to be a permutation because repetition is not allowed and the order matters. All right, so the equation for a permutation is this. It's going to be the n factorial divided by n minus r factorial, where n is the number of choices that we have to begin with, and r is the number of items that we're going to choose. So in this case, the number of people that we're choosing from are 9. There are 9 members of the math club. So those are the people that are eligible to be members of this leadership team. That's the group that we're choosing from. And that 9 is going to be down here as well. And then this R is the number of people that we need to choose, which is 3. All right, and so this is 9 factorial divided by 6 factorial. Now 9 factorial is 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And 6 factorial is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2. So all of these are going to cancel out except the first 3. We're going to have 9 times 8 times 7. And 9 times 8 is 72, times 7 is 504. So that's going to be our answer. There's 504 different possibilities. And this should make sense because if we start by electing the president, we've got 9 choices. We've got 9 members of the math team, and we can choose one of those 9. After we've elected that president, then we go on to electing the secretary, and now we've got 8 choices because we've already eliminated one person because that person is the president. And then after we've elected president and secretary, we've got 7 people to choose from. And so that's where this formula comes from, and our total is going to be 504.